Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is Living Divinity. I want to begin by thanking God for the opportunity to read for all of you and thank all of you who have subscribed, those who are still visiting and viewing the readings. I hope and pray that you find some clarification through the reading that you can apply to your life so that you can receive the healing, the clarification that you need to make the right choice for you. So remember that all the readings are timeless. It could be past, present, or future. So I'm going to begin with my handwritten cards. Okay, so the first one I have, well, let's talk about miracles now. I surrender it all. For me to have my peace, I need to stop worrying about what the future brings. I need to give it all to the Lord. And, some days I have good days and some days I have bad days. So I think when I'm worried or thinking about the future too much, there comes a point, a time when I have to say, I surrender it all to God Almighty. I don't need to worry because I have God to take care of all my needs, to nudge me, to make changes, to guide me and protect me. Okay, so I surrender it all. Surrendering it all means to me that I need to maybe go into isolation. I need to make sure that I do my daily routine. It means that I need to focus on the now, to do the things that I like to do in the now, caring for my pet, my dog, Tombo, and caring for myself, and reaching out to friends or family that might need some inspiration, upliftment. So I say I want to thank those who have done that for me, who have uplifted me. And I say, can you all say a prayer for a family member who's having some blockage, clog issues? Okay, and also maybe say a prayer for a friend that's been there for me. We went to high school together, and although she lives a different life, she always makes time for me, and I'm really blessed to have her in my life. So maybe pray for abundance for her, and pray for yourself, for your abundance, for your healing, for your guidance, for choosing better for yourself. Okay, so I surrender it all. I surrender it all to the Lord. I do. And again, most days are pretty good. Some days are a little like a slumber, and some days I'm actually up and moving, and I feel unstoppable. So it's kind of like my spirit goes with the weather. So right now it's been a little bit raining. So yeah, I'm kind of focused on doing indoor things. So my handwritten cards. Leader of the pack of the copycats. So if someone is out there trying to kind of like explore you, to try to figure out what are the characteristics of who you are and how do people value that. So this might be someone who probably has some sort of leadership position, maybe at a job or in a group, and maybe someone that's within her group, has a liking towards you, and maybe you're not even asking for it. Maybe you just, go on the road, you're minding your own business, you stay in your own lane, but someone is infatuated with you or wants to pursue you or something like that. So a leader of the pack would be someone who sees someone in their pack who they believe is part of their pack, and maybe this person wants to go out of the pack, and the leader of the pack wants them to stay in. So they're going to try to divert you, and they're going to try to mimic the person you're interested in, so that you will change your focus on what you want to pursue. So anyways, that's how I kind of thought of it. So if it resonates with you, then it does. And this could be for you, or this could be someone you know, past, present, or future. The next one we have is, I should have been honest with you. You deserve to know the truth. So again, that's a pretty it's a statement that would either resonate with you or would not. If it resonates with you, why wouldn't this person be honest with you? Could it be that this person was shy? Could it be that you intimidate this person? Could it be that people around this person has tried to make you look worse than what you are? And people do that to make themselves look better, right? So whatever the reason is, this card came out for you to know that whoever you're thinking about right now is maybe trying to tell you, I should have been honest with you. You deserve to know the truth. The next card is, do what you love, change your life. Excellent opportunity. Take pride in your work. Celebrate. So you see the date 9/4/24. So I put this message out on that day, and we're almost at the end of the year. Have you started doing what you love to do? Have you made any changes in your life in the past 3 months? Have you passed up excellent opportunities, or have you taken advantage of them and swooped in on them? And have you increased your pride in your work? Have you made changes to accelerate you in your work? And they say to work to get the final outcome. Sometimes there's different ways to do things, and taking pride in your work is everything. I almost think like that could be like a lost cause in this day and age, because everybody kind of feels like they're entitled to chat about what they did the weekend before, or what they're doing the weekend coming, or what they're going to have for lunch, or did you hear about so-and-so? And the work ethics is taking a dip. So maybe you do take pride in your work, so good for you. And celebrate. Let's see what holidays were there. There was Labor Day. There was Columbus Day. There was Halloween. There was Thanksgiving and Christmas. Did you celebrate? Did you appreciate yourself? Did you look in the mirror and say, hey, I'm a good-looking guy. I'm a good-looking girl, I'm very smart, I use my intellect. And I have a good heart because I don't go out of my way to hurt people. Did you celebrate yourself? Okay, so the next card is happy. Be it, show it, love it in your life. So happiness is a choice. Misery loves company, so if you don't mind being miserable, I'm sure you could find plenty of company to do that, because misery loves company. So I prefer to be happy. I prefer to look at the cup as half filled instead of half empty. And again, I'm not perfect, so I do have my days when maybe I think my cup's half full or half empty. Whatever, the negative one. Okay, but we always have to choose what we want in our life. And as we choose to elevate up, as we choose happiness over sad, love over hate, truth over gossip, good work ethics over average or less work ethics. When we just choose better for our life. And the competition's not with the guy next door or the girl next door. The competition is within yourself. To make myself happy, I work this way. I know that I've put in a full 8 hours. I know I accomplished a lot. It's never in competition with Tom, Dick, or Harry, Jane, Sue, or Joanne. It's not a competition. Like, they might be competing with you, but that's senseless, because if you look at someone who has a lot of material wealth and say, hey, Betty really has a lot of material wealth. Material wealth really means nothing. I'm saying it makes you nice, it makes you comfort, it gives you security. Maybe you got a big bank account or whatnot. But if your heart is selfish, if your heart is greedy, if your heart is competition, oh, I'm better than she is because I know I have a nicer car than she does. Or I have nicer clothes than she does. Or, all of that it's senseless. If we're competing with someone else, we're actually saying, oh, I want to be better than her. So if that was me saying that I want to be better than her, there must be things within me that I feel insecure about. So I find someone that I could compete with. When someone is really, 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 really insecure, when they don't tell that person, hey, we're having a competition. Are you in? Are you want to compete? No, it's all said behind that person's back. They don't have the capacity within them, for whatever reasons, that they can look at someone and say, yeah, she's really pretty. And, I think I'm pretty. Maybe I think I'm prettier. Maybe I don't. But sometimes people might look at me like I think that I know that I'm prettier than them, when truthfully, if they were to ask me, I would say, we just have different features. You know what I mean? I would never say, yeah, I'm definitely prettier than her. And the thing about beauty is, it really doesn't matter how beautiful you are, because there's always going to be someone who has something that you wish you had. A smaller waistline, longer legs, more straighter hair, more curlier hair, straighter teeth, wider teeth, bigger bust, smaller bust, bigger butt, smaller butt, whatever it is. There's always going to be someone who has something that you don't have. So why spend your time, attacking that person behind the scenes? Why spend your time, anybody who really is intelligent would know, well, she talks about that girl so much. She must be jealous. She must have her own insecurities. So, I don't go around groups where there's gossip. I just would not rather entertain that. Okay, and also the other thing that everybody probably knows is if they're talking about you, like say if you're part of the group or you're not in the group, if they're talking about somebody, as soon as somebody leaves, then they're talking about that person. Okay, so believe that you don't really have any true loyalties when you're a gossiper. Okay, so the next is, are their intentions true? Who are we talking about? I don't know. Are we talking about the person who is the copycat? Are we talking about the people in the copycats group? Are we talking about the person you're thinking about? Are we talking about you? Okay. So that's for you to put in its place if it has one. Okay, so someone has remorse for what they've done or they plan to do. So this could be a message to you. Someone may have been applying certain, I don't know, foot on the neck kind of thing, kind of trying to put you in that position. Could be they were just out to just hurt you. And maybe they're realizing that the copycat, the leader of the pack, was leading them all down a dead-end road of lies and no truth. Hello, go lay down. Hold on. Now chew it up. Chew it up. Here. There, come on. Come on, take it over there. Take it. Okay, sorry about the interruption. So, the song that came out today is Hall & Oates, So Close. And I think if you really believe, must be a lyric in there. But listen to that if you have time. There might be something that resonates for you. Okay, so this is for you or your person. Seek a different perspective. So, I don't know, I was kind of thinking about that this morning, and I kind of distanced myself from some people in my life because they were manipulative and they found joy in that. You know, like, who does that? Anyway, so this person reached out to me and was wishing me Merry Christmas kind of thing, and that I love and miss you. And I kind of just responded, well, I've always loved and missed you, or I've always loved you, and I've always wanted the best for you and your family. However, we know how everything played out, so kind of it is what it is. And this morning I was feeling slightly guilty, but then, you know, I had to take a stand. This situation has already come about a handful of times. If it's not one, then it's the other. And they both find joy in hurting other people that's not their children or not their spouse or whatever it is, you know. They find joy in ridiculing others, and I don't want a part of it. So, as I said, I was trying to seek a different perspective. My perspective was give me distance from these people. To seek a different perspective, which you know, I've done in the past, is I say to them, just energetically I say, I don't hate you. I've always loved you, but to keep my peace, I forgive you, I forgive me. I want to just be not associated with you. Okay, so to seek a different perspective, how could I change that? To pop up at their place. No, I'm not going to put myself in that. It's like walking in front of a firing range. I'm asking for it. So it's just safe for me. I'm not sure if I could actually seek a different perspective regarding that. But someone's asking you, maybe it's spirit asking you to seek a different perspective. My perspective is I have to protect my heart. I have to work on myself. And if I get involved with someone who goes out of their way to hurt me, I'm opening up my heart to possible more pain that I have to heal through. And I guess the different perspective would be, I don't know, maybe you can give me a clue. Okay, so seek a different perspective for what you're going through right now. All right, so someone, this might be you or the person you're thinking about, they might be believing what they hear. Have you asked them, is your source reliable? Maybe they should know they shouldn't take any actions until they clarify by doing their own research. So, out of my love cards, I'm moving forward. Love can make you do your own research for personal growth. When I wrote that, I believe it had to do with my health, because I'm constantly Googling different roots or different plants that improve my health. So my next research is going to be regarding the pancreas. So I'll keep you guys updated. Love can be and is the best thing in your life. Be careful who you share it with. When people know that you're a loving person, most loving people are giving people, right? Most loving people will forgive. They will tolerate. They will just stay in there with you. But if you give your love to the wrong person or the wrong people or the wrong situation, you can really damage yourself a lot. So love yourself, and sometimes we have to be careful who we share our love with. Love can bring in an unbreakable connection. So, kind of the way the cards are coming out now, I kind of feel like maybe someone's tied up somewhere and they're figuring out that they've been, what is that word, bamboozled, and maybe they actually realize that this leader of the copycats has been lying about someone to keep that person in their place. But that person, whoever that is, that could be your person. You and that person have an unbreakable connection. Okay, so love can grow out of darkness. So your person could still be in a dark place, but maybe you're sending her energies of light, of love, of peace, of harmony. And maybe your person's receiving these messages. Maybe you're sending him or her a text message. Maybe you're actually calling him or her and saying, "Hey, Susie, how are you doing today? I'm just here to let you know if you ever need anything, I'm right here. Just pick up the phone. All right, love can free you from attachments. Love is supposed to be free, not that you just give it away to every Tom, Dick, and Harry. It shouldn't cost to love, And sometimes people will say it's love when it's really lust, and they will attach things. Well, if I give you this, then you give me that. If whatever it is, you all know what attachments are. I believe that love is free. You freely love who you want. But if they tell you got to take care of their bills, or if they tell you you got to come over and repair something, or if he's telling you that there's certain sexual acts that you have to do in order to receive his love, whatever the situation is, love is supposed to be free. And last, love can ground you. Love can ground what you're going through. Love can ground you. Okay, the other thought I just had, God forbid, would be like being in a grinder, right? Like ground pepper. So if you're loving the wrong person in the wrong way or whatnot, they can actually get your heart and ground your heart and break it up into so many pieces that it's going to take you a long time to repair them. Maybe that's already happened, and maybe you said, darn, I'm never going to love again. Okay, but hopefully it's the other way. Love can ground you. I found the one for me. I feel like if I float up to cloud 9, he or she will pull me down, and they'll hold me and they'll ground my emotions. They ground my emotions when they're in my presence. Okay, whatever it means for you. So moving forward, I have I have the numbers for the angels. Let's see. We have 6, which is the 6 of coins, 4, which is the 4 of wands, and 7, which is the 7 of wands. So 6 of coins says good financial trend, on the up and up, caring acts, generosity, charity, benefactor, paying attention, being vigilant, desire. Could be illusion, envy, jealousy. Could be paying debts or bail. Okay, 6 of coins. 4 of wands. Peace and rest, holiday, celebration, job well done, happy home life, joyful outcome, or waiting for a conclusion, harmony, beauty, love is in the air. And then the 7 of wands, resolute firmness and bravery, overcoming challenges even if outwardly against the odds, winning through fighting from a position of advantage, the strength of personal integrity. Okay, so the angel number is going to be 647. And I want to read that for you now, because I don't want to run out of time like I did last time. 647. Six, 4, 7 is the combination of the energies and influence of number 6 and number 4 and the vibrations of the mystical number 7. Number 6 brings its attributes of love, of home, family, and domestic, honesty and integrity, dignity, grace and gratitude, responsibility, compassion and compromise, provision and providing, and the material aspects of life. Number 6 also relates to finding solutions to problems. Number 4 resonates with practicality and application, hard work and responsibility, traditional values, honesty and integrity, inner wisdom and diligence, and determination to achieve goals. Number 4 also relates to our drive, passion, and purpose, the energies of the archangels. Number 7 is the number of philosophy and thoughtfulness, of philosophical thoughtfulness and understanding others, discernment, deep contemplation, introspective, manifesting and manifestation, knowledge seeking, study, education and learning, empathic and psychic abilities. Angel number 647 indicates that you are on the right life path and are doing very well on all levels. You have worked hard, achieved a great deal, and are resonating with your true soul mission. Your strong connection with the angelic realm has allowed you to receive clear divine guidance, and you have taken appropriate action as guided. Your angels offer you their congratulations and urge you to continue on your current path. Call upon the angels for guidance and assistance whenever you feel the need, and trust that you are supported, encouraged, and loved. Angel number 647 encourages you to balance your physical, material, and spiritual lives. Focus upon your spirituality and on a living conscientious and purposeful lifestyle, as this will ensure you will be provided with all that is required upon your path. If you want good in your life, you must do good in your life. Angel number 647 may also be telling you that if you are considering expanding or beginning a spiritually based career, practice, or profession, or heart-based project or venture, the angels will support and encourage you towards achieving success. You will need to put in some hard work and effort, but you will find long-term rewards and benefits for yourself and those whom you serve. Ask for angelic guidance when feeling any doubts or fears as to your path. The angels encourage you to meditate in order to form a clear connection with your higher self and your angels. Meditation is a wonderful way to quiet the mind and allow your own knowingness to come to the forefront. Okay, that's like standing in your truth, right? Just knowing that what you're doing is, you might be knowing right now what you're doing is wrong. So what are you going to do to fix it? Okay, so it's important to stand in your inner knowing, and the universe is going to support you being in your truth. All right, so moving forward, let's see, I have a few cards from the Akashic Tarot. The first one is One of Roses. So, One of Roses. Roses are scattered around a contract on a brightly lit desk. When this card appears upright, it means that a valuable union is at hand. A romantic commitment may be coming your way, or perhaps a love from your past lives is returning to you. A business commitment may be forthcoming, such as the offer of a promotion or a new job, and the opportunity to form a partnership or create a new business venture. This card could also indicate the signing of other types of papers, including the sale or purchase of a house or the beginning of a new investment. Either way, this card is filled with light, and it indicates that good results are in the offing. As with many cards, part of the meaning refers to you. It is a reminder to be conscious of your commitment to yourself. If you want others to put you first or to help bring happiness to your life, then you must commit to do the same. Your self-honoring choices will set the groundwork for all your partnerships to thrive. Close your eyes and with a deep breath, bring in the word commitment. Feel its energy. Fill you with the dedication and purpose. You are ready to make a priority of every commitment, large and small, in your life, especially to yourself. Okay, so the one is new beginning. This is a major arcana. It could be resonate for you for December. It could be January 2nd. It could be the 12th of any month. It could be 3, because 1 + 2 is 3. Okay, So the scribe speaks about the people who are rewriting like the Bible or the different philosophical quotes. Some are they're actually content copiers, like they take it from a book to another book and they're rewriting it, or they could actually be those scholars that have that wisdom. Okay, so now we have the King of Scrolls. He's looking off. He's the king, so let's see what the King of Scrolls has to say. Okay. This man may be present in your life. If not, you'll be meeting him soon. He may be an author, teacher, or communicator who will assist you in some professional way. He could also be a friend who brings wisdom through his own studies and spiritual practices. Be open to the guidance this man offers, where it could help lead your life in exciting new directions. Okay. So next we have the Six of Forces. 6 has to do with harmony. Six of Forces. The element of water is fluid. Like the waterfall, your personal energy never stops. Your life force is never ending. It springs from your eternal past and roars into your limitless future, extending into the farthest reaches of the universe. It is time of deep thought and even deeper emotions, as well as an expansion of psychic energy. Use this time to act on these and tap your power that is ever flowing. Okay, so also the King of Keys shows up. So all the kings are looking to the right. So this could be two men, right, who are for each other, even though it's just set up that the kings all look to the right. Okay, or it could be a woman could be holding the energy of the king, right, or two women could be holding the energies of the masculine side is weighing a little bit heavier right now. So it could be actually two women, right? Okay, the King of Keys. So you just put it where it fits, if it fits at all. Whether the King of Keys represents you or another, be on the lookout for a major promotion, a heightening of income, or a furthering of career achievements. Careers in finance, real estate, and business are typical for the King of Keys, but management in any industry can be forthcoming. This may also be a good time for self-employment and business expansion for you or a man in your life. Okay, and then the last card is Seven of Scrolls. So intricacies and industries. At every basic level, this card could indicate building or renovating a home or business. This card also shows that you're on your way to greatness, but it requires attending to even the tiniest of particulars. Be diligent with the specifics in your strategy and pay considerable attention to detail and follow through. While you may have a long-term goal in mind, the small steps are what's important now. Even the most magnificent cathedrals were built stone by stone, day by day. It's only by heaping up the small that the great can be achieved. Okay, 7 has to do with spirituality. It could resonate for you for July. It could be a time, 7 a.m., 7 p.m. Okay, it could be 7 minutes after any hour. It could be a number that you see as lucky. Could be like your lucky number. Okay, so next we have some cards from the Psychic Tarot. And let's see. Going to go in the order that they came, as I always do, but it just looks kind of weird how they came out. But 7 came out, patience and planning. So you do have to have patience. You just can't jump the gun and fly off the handle and say, I'm going to go do this. So patience and planning. Get yourself a journal. Tell yourself what is it that you want to do. Write it down. Give yourself an estimated time. I give this relationship 4 years before I want to get married. I give myself 1 year to lose 20 pounds. So that would be 12 months. So 20 pounds would be like about 1.5 pounds a month, maybe. I don't know. I never calculated it out. But give yourself some goals. Give yourself some time frames. What do you want to accomplish in what amount of time, and what do you feel like it's going to take to get that? Okay, so we have 8, positive movement forward. It doesn't mean that someone's leaving, but it could mean someone's leaving. A positive move forward could be getting out of bed and saying, this past week has been so rough. I'm going to make it so that today I'm going to have a good day. Okay? So 8 is August. So we have 7, 8. Okay, now we have balance. We all know what balance is, right? Balance our chakras. Balance our mind, body, and soul. Balance our to-do list. If we have a to-do list and on Friday we have 10 things to do, but on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and Thursday we only have 1 thing to do, why not balance it out if you can in your time to do 2 things? 2 things on Monday, 2 things on Tuesday, whatever those items are. It could be like cleaning your whole house. A lot of people do like to clean their house in 1 day. But at the same time, it's nice to manage it day by day, right? So whatever works for you. 11 is November. Okay. And if you Google 11, I believe it has to do with the Ascended Masters. So the next is 3, which is Divine Feminine. It's the Empress. Her heart chakra's glowing. She's in connection with her mind, body, and soul. She's protected. She's very powerful. She's very intuitive. And fertility. She's the one that's creative. She's the one that she sends a message to her divine masculine. I am creative. You are receptive. I think that's what it is. Okay, so heart chakra. The heart chakra's open. 3 with the divine feminine has to do with Trinity. So we have 4. The heart chakra has to do with structure. So we also have 5, which is obstacles and challenges. And we have 7, stand your ground. So when I look at all these cards, like if I switched them up, I would have, which I don't, but I'm just saying it could make sense in a different way. But as I was going through the cards, it matches perfectly with how it should. It starts with the 7, it ends with the 7. So to me that means something. Patient and planning, deciding to move forward, whatever that means for you or your person, in a balanced way. Choosing what's right for self. That's kind of what I think the balance card has to do with you, yourself. And you could be a feminine, divine feminine. Fertility, number 3, is the Empress. And you've learned how to protect your heart. You know that you've gone through obstacles and challenges, and you know that you know how to get out of the karmic trench if you happen to get trapped in one. But I think you're too wise for that, and you're learning to stand your ground. Okay. So let's see. Let me read a little bit out of the Bible. Okay. I'm on Matthew 7, judging others. Do not judge, or you too will be judged. For in the same way you judge others, you will be judged. And with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. Why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye, and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye? How can you say to your brother, let me take that speck out of your eye, when all the time there is a plank in your own eye? You hypocrite, first take the plank out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye. Do not give dogs what is sacred. Do not throw your pearls to pigs. If you do, they may trample them under their feet and then turn and tear you to pieces. Okay, so that was Matthew 7, 1 through 7, 6. Okay, so next we have some mermaid cards. Okay. So the first card is abundance. You know, maybe you have it already, or maybe that's something that you desire to have. Maybe you appreciate every little thing that you have, so already you're calling in abundance. Okay, your feelings. It's important to keep your feelings in check. It's important to sometimes when you share your feelings with the wrong people, they use it and twist it and devise some sort of plan against you, you know. So be careful who you share your feelings with. Turning away. Have you turned away from a person, place, or thing? Or do you need to? I think that maybe this message is that someone needs to, because right past that is blessings. When God nudges you to make a move and you adhere to his nudges, when you decide, yeah, you know, it's time for me to do A, B, C, D, because I just feel in my gut these are the right steps that I take for me, whatever they are for you. And as soon as you do, then the blessings come in. You know, maybe you're hoping to have communication with someone. Okay, maybe the communication's coming in and you're no longer waiting. Could be you're still waiting for communication. You're receiving blessings, and maybe God's saying, you know, hold tight, don't give up on this. Look at the bigger picture. Although that everything doesn't really seem right for you, what you want in your life right at this minute, you have to look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is possibly something's coming down the pike that is going to, I don't know, explode and go viral. You know, it's going to open many doors for you. So if you just rush and say, I'm tired of waiting, give me something else, God, you know, then that big plan, you know, that's devised in the ethers, God's going to kind of hold you to it if you kind of committed to it, you know. So it could be something that's worth waiting for, okay? So however that means to you. Okay, next we have just a few cards from the Archangel Tarot cards. So I'm just going to read these for you. First one that came out is a 1, which is January, or the first of any month. It resonates with beginning. The Magician. You can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. So when you are in a manifestating cycle, you know, when you put your mind to that, you have to be at peace. You have to, let's see, you just have to be in a peaceful, quiet place where you can, where you can focus on the things that you desire to come in for you. Be at peace, be in a state of gratitude. Make sure that wherever you're doing your meditations, that it's clean. Make sure that you are clean and upkept, and believe that you deserve what you're asking for. And be careful what you ask for, because you might ask for $10 million, and if you don't ask God, well, God, if you give me $10 million, what's the best way that I should use it, right? If God blessed you with $10 million and you just said, oh, thank you, God, I'm going to go travel around the world, I'm going to be frivolous with the money and whatever, you know, I'm just saying that in order to keep abundance, you have to know how to handle that kind of situation. You know, you don't want to hold it too tight, and you want to use it for the right reasons, and you want to expand on it without getting broke, right? Without overspending and losing it all. So if you're praying for money, make sure you ask God what the reasons are that you're praying for it, and use it. If God is blessing you with it, use it as in the different ways that you explain to God why you deserve it, you know. So you could be asking for health. You know, health is really your biggest asset, and you could be having some sort of procedure coming up, and you know, you wanna manifest that everything's gonna be all right, everything's gonna work out, that kind of thing. So moving forward, the next card we have is another major arcana, the Chariot. Determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. Okay, so people could be celebrating you right now. You could have gone and done something amazing that people were like, wow, shocked, like, hey, do you believe Johnny actually did that? Wasn't that amazing? I've been watching him for some time now, and I see all the different steps, but it'd be interesting to sit down with Johnny to find out what exactly, how was he inspired, you know, how did he just change into such a better person, or whatever the situation is. So the Chariot talks about movement. Okay, so 7 has to do with spirituality. Next is 5. Oh, actually, that's the last one. Ace of Gabriel is a new beginning, a gift of passion, opportunity and inspiration, the chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. Okay, and then the last card is 5 of Ariel. 5 has to do with change. You needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. So what happens is if you tell someone a plan that you want to do, and they tell you, yeah, it's a good idea or whatever, or they might try to tell you it's not a good idea and give you reasons why it's not a good idea. Make sure you're going to the right people for the right encouragement, you know. You know, someone who's going to be encouraging is going to say, wow, you know, Dave, that's a really good idea. However, just, I believe you can do it, but from my perspective, or just gather all the tools that you need to make sure that it works out for you. And don't listen to any of those that tell you to don't do it if that's truly what your heart tells you. Okay, so this could be Johnny, this could be Dave, this could be Sue, it could be Karen. I don't know, it's your story. But when the negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies, so when you get around people and they're like, no, 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 then those words get caught up in your brain. Oh, Tom, Dick, and Harry said no, 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 and then you start believing that because those words were spoken, and you can't remove them from your brain, right? It was already activity that already passed. How do you clear that up? And you say, I choose not to listen to Tom, Dick, and Harry. I choose to not share any of my future projects with Tom, Dick, or Harry. I choose to choose what's right for me, for the right reasons for me, and I'm going to plan it the best way I can, and I'm going to ask God to be behind this if this is what He wants me to do, right? So, anyways, 5 has to do a change. We're going into 2025. That's actually an 11. So, whatever that means for you for next year. That's the end of our reading. Thank all of you. Without you, there's no need for me to be here. So thank you so much. Remember to show gratitude for the Holy Spirit, that God is always with you, protecting you, guiding you, loving you, and all of your loved ones. Pray for it. Ask Him to come into your life. Ask Him to come into your home, your mind, body, and soul. And teach your children well, 7 generations down. God bless. We'll see you. Bye-bye.